When women cheat, they carry a great deal of pain. Men often cheat out of physical desire, but for women, infidelity rarely stops at a physical need. Most women who cheat do so because they have endured too much hurt, too much emotional neglect, and too little connection in their marriage. A woman's natural disposition is to be faithful, so for her to set aside this part of herself, the pain she has experienced must be immense. While cheating is undoubtedly wrong, from another perspective, it can also be seen as a way for her to find relief. For women, without the motivation of a new love to inspire them, they often choose to endure and stay in a marriage that feels hopeless. What do you think about this perspective? Let's delve deeper and analyze this topic in today's video. The essence of women is faithfulness. Throughout history, women have been known for their gentle, devoted, and sincere nature in love. For them, love is not merely words, but a profound commitment, unwavering trust, and an unshakable faithfulness once they choose to love someone. However, this faithfulness is not automatic or guaranteed. It is a precious quality, a gift they give when they feel cherished and valued. It is both a deep part of their essence and a reflection of how they are treated in a relationship. When women love, they do so not just with fleeting emotions, but with their minds and souls. They don't merely seek initial attraction, but long for a lasting relationship where both partners walk together, share burdens, and overcome challenges. To women, love is not just about the present, but a promise for the future. Their faithfulness is evident in their dedication, their willingness to place absolute trust in their partner, and their readiness to sacrifice personal needs to nurture the relationship. However, this faithfulness is not unchanging. It requires nurturing and protection through love, care, and understanding from their partner. Women are capable of devoting their entire lives to one person, but only if they feel the love is worth it. If neglected, hurt, or unappreciated, their faithfulness may falter. Even the most loyal woman can lose her way when feelings of loneliness and pain become overwhelming, as no one can sustain love when they feel it is unreciprocated. In marriage, women often shoulder many responsibilities, from household duties to childcare and maintaining the stability of the home. Yet, their dedication is sometimes taken for granted, leaving them feeling abandoned in their own lives. At such times, appreciation and care from their partner are crucial to preserving their faithfulness. Nothing wounds a woman more deeply than being overlooked or undervalued in a relationship. Tragically, women's faithfulness is often tested not because they choose it, but because circumstances force them to confront challenges. Pressures from work, family, and society can leave women feeling lonely, even within their own marriage. Prolonged feelings of being unloved or unappreciated can make them vulnerable to external relationships, not because they lack loyalty, but because they are seeking the comfort and connection missing from their current relationship. Yet, even when faithfulness is tested, it doesn't mean their essence has changed. Women still long for love and are eager to commit when they feel they are valued by their partner. This is why maintaining faithfulness is not solely a woman's responsibility, but a shared effort between both partners. A partner who loves, understands, and cares will become the catalyst for a woman's unwavering loyalty, a cornerstone of family happiness and stability. Imagine a river that endlessly flows toward its shore. But if that shore ceases to be a safe and warm haven, would the river continue to flow in the same direction? A woman's faithfulness is much like that river. When the shore no longer offers peace and security, the current may change its course. This doesn't mean her nature has changed. It is simply her response to the pain and neglect within the relationship. The key here is this: a woman's faithfulness is not a fixed trait, but a mirror reflecting how she is treated. When she is loved, understood, and cherished, her loyalty becomes unshakable. Conversely, when she feels lonely, abandoned, or undervalued, her faithfulness may be tested. Not because she desires it, but because she is searching for the love and connection she lacks. To preserve a woman's faithfulness, the most important thing is to cherish her, not just with words, but through meaningful actions every day. Ensure she never feels like merely a part of your responsibilities or obligations. Instead, make her feel like someone special, an irreplaceable half of your life. Family happiness isn't something that happens naturally. It's the result of effort and nurturing from both partners. The essence of women is faithfulness, but that faithfulness is not guaranteed. It is a gift they offer to those who truly love and value them. Always remember, a woman's love and loyalty are not given freely. They are the result of how you love, care for, and understand her every single day. Why women cheat. Hidden truths few understand. Infidelity among women is a sensitive but thought-provoking topic. Behind every act of betrayal often lies deeper, more complex reasons. It's not always driven by malice. Sometimes it's the result of unmet emotional needs and unaddressed pressures within the marriage. 1. Emotional deficits in marriage. Marriage isn't just about living under the same roof. It requires love, care, and mutual appreciation. When women feel their partner becoming distant or indifferent, they can fall into a state of emotional emptiness. The little things, like a kind word, a thoughtful gesture, gradually fade away, leaving them questioning their worth in the relationship. Moreover, the feeling of being unloved or unappreciated amplifies their loneliness, even within their own home. When a woman no longer finds warmth and connection with her partner, she becomes more susceptible to the sweet words or attention of someone else, someone who makes her feel valued and understood. 2. Loneliness and life pressures. Women often bear the weight of numerous responsibilities, managing work, family, childcare, and countless daily tasks. Yet, their efforts are not always acknowledged or shared. When the burdens of family and career aren't evenly distributed, women can feel as though they're facing the world entirely on their own. Adding to this strain is the absence of a partner to share their thoughts and emotions. This lack of emotional companionship can plunge them deeper into a cycle of loneliness and exhaustion. Even while living under the same roof, the emotional gap between a couple can sometimes feel wider than any physical distance. 3. A desire to rediscover themselves. Marriage and family life can sometimes lead women to lose touch with themselves, their passions, dreams, and the confidence they once had. This loss creates a longing to feel loved and alive again, just as they did in the early days of a relationship. They yearn to experience those admiring glances, heartfelt attention, and genuine sparks of emotion they once cherished. Additionally, the desire to explore something new can also be a driving force. The monotony and predictability of married life may leave them seeking excitement and fresh experiences to reignite a sense of self. In some cases, extramarital relationships become a temporary escape, offering a way to reclaim those feelings of vibrancy and passion. The silent pain. Women who cheat must endure. The inner struggle. Infidelity, whether driven by emotional wounds or a longing for connection, is a dangerous decision that leaves women grappling with deep, unspoken pain. Beyond the guilt or the judgmental gaze of society lies an inner turmoil, a constant fear of loss, and a battle within their soul. Let's take a closer look at the silent struggles they endure and the emotional weight they carry. 1. Emotional pain, the endless inner battle. Women who cheat often find themselves trapped in a whirlwind of conflicting emotions. Initially, they may feel solace, a sense of being loved and valued, something they might have been missing in their marriage. But this fleeting joy quickly gives way to relentless inner turmoil and self-reproach. They constantly question themselves. Is this the right thing to do? Am I destroying everything I've built over the years? The weight of guilt, particularly toward their family and children, haunts them daily. The thought of their innocent children, unaware but inevitably impacted by their actions, is the most heart-wrenching. Every moment of happiness with the other person is bittersweet, as they know that behind their fleeting smiles, their family might be unraveling bit by bit. They long to stop, but often it feels too late to turn back without leaving deep scars on themselves and their loved ones. 2. The pain of judgment, the burden of social stigma. Society often casts a harsher judgment on women who cheat compared to men in similar circumstances. When the truth comes to light, they don't just lose the image of a devoted wife and mother in their family's eyes, but also become the target of criticism from friends, colleagues, and even close relatives. The disdainful glances, the whispers behind their back, and even outright rejection from those they once trusted leave them feeling isolated and out of place. They no longer dare to share their struggles or seek comfort because they know the responses will likely be harsh and unforgiving. She deserves it. A woman like that doesn't deserve forgiveness. They are left to bear the weight of their actions alone because society often overlooks the reasons behind their choices and focuses solely on condemning their behavior. The feeling of being abandoned by the entire world is one of the most profound pains they must endure. 3. The fear of loss, inevitable consequences. The aftermath of infidelity is fraught with the looming risk of loss that women must inevitably face. One of their greatest fears is the dissolution of their marriage. Even in a strained relationship, they worry that if the affair is exposed, they will lose the stability and home they worked so hard to build. Additionally, women who cheat often fear being exploited emotionally by the other person. They dread the possibility that when it's all over, they will be left with nothing but a broken heart and empty hands. The pain of being used or betrayed again only deepens their emotional scars. Another haunting fear is losing their sense of self. The once strong, confident woman they used to be now feels fragmented, burdened with shattered emotions, damaged self-esteem, and an uncertain future. The pain of women who cheat doesn't just stem from external sources, it also arises from within. Their inner struggles, compounded by society's harsh judgment and the fear of losing everything, create a heavy emotional toll. Behind every action lies a story only they can truly understand. Are women who cheat truly bad people? This question stirs deep reflection. Are all women who cheat deserving of criticism and condemnation? Or are some of them victims of circumstances that few take the time to understand? Behind the act of infidelity often lie stories of pain, emotional conflict, and unmet needs. Some women stray not because they lack morality, but because they are trying to heal emotional voids that their marriage has failed to fill. These women may find themselves trapped in cold, disconnected marriages where love has been replaced by duty and obligation. They might also be burdened with the overwhelming pressures of family responsibilities and career demands, all without the emotional support of their partner. In many cases, infidelity isn't driven by selfish intent, but rather by suppressed feelings and unresolved wounds. For these women, cheating is rarely about wanting to hurt anyone. Instead, it's often an attempt to soothe their own pain they might not know how to articulate or address. The fleeting comfort they find in someone else's arms may feel like a reprieve from their struggles, but it's not without guilt and regret. The real question isn't just about determining whether they're right or wrong. Instead, we should ask, what brought them to this point? And how can we address the root causes to prevent such pain from occurring again? Women who cheat do not necessarily deserve to be excused, but neither should they be harshly labeled as bad people. Infidelity is undoubtedly a mistake, but it's also a symptom of deeper issues that often stem from neglect, lack of understanding, and emotional disconnection in their primary relationship. Instead of jumping to condemnation, we should pause to consider what circumstances led them to take this path. Could they also be victims of environments and situations we don't see? By reframing the narrative, we can begin to understand that infidelity is not just about selfishness or betrayal. It's often a desperate attempt to find connection, validation, and healing. This isn't simply a discussion about morality, it's a reminder to look deeper into the dynamics of relationships. It underscores the importance of addressing emotional needs, fostering open communication, and tending to the cracks in a partnership before they widen beyond repair. Rather than focusing solely on blame, this perspective invites us to ask the harder but more compassionate questions. How can we create environments where women and men feel valued, supported, and loved? How can we ensure that no one feels so lost or neglected that they seek solace elsewhere? How to avoid falling into the trap of infidelity. Infidelity is never a solution. Instead, it's the starting point for a cascade of deep emotional wounds that ultimately harm those involved. To avoid this situation, it's essential for women, and couples as a whole, to equip themselves with the tools to love, protect, and heal themselves in a way that safeguards their relationships. Below are some crucial lessons for women and couples to build a healthy and lasting partnership. 1. For women, learn to love and value yourself. Embrace self-love. Women often put their family's needs above their own, but forgetting to care for yourself can lead to feelings of emptiness and exhaustion. Prioritize your mental and physical well-being by doing activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's spending time on a hobby, taking a break to relax, or setting personal goals, self-care is essential. When you learn to value and love yourself, you become stronger and more resilient in facing challenges without feeling the need to seek validation or comfort from outside sources. Communicate openly. In any marriage, unresolved issues can grow into major problems if left unspoken. Instead of bottling up emotions or silently enduring dissatisfaction, talk openly with your partner about your feelings. Share what makes you feel hurt, lonely, or unhappy. Honest communication creates a bridge for mutual understanding and allows both of you to work together to improve the relationship. Don't be afraid to express your true emotions. This is the foundation for reconnecting and rebuilding intimacy. Seek proper support. When life feels overwhelming, it's natural to seek comfort, but turning to a third party can create further complications. Instead, rely on trusted friends, family members, or seek guidance from a professional counselor or therapist. These support systems can help you gain perspective, process your emotions, and offer constructive advice for navigating challenges. Remember, seeking validation or comfort from someone outside the marriage is not a solution. It often leads to greater heartbreak and conflict for everyone involved. Loving and valuing yourself creates a solid foundation for any relationship. It empowers you to address conflicts with confidence, set healthy boundaries, and maintain a sense of self-worth, regardless of the challenges you face. Only when you prioritize yourself can you truly show up as the best version of yourself for those you love. Lessons for couples. Marriage is a long journey filled with challenges. To avoid cracks that can lead to hurtful actions like infidelity, couples must understand that love doesn't sustain itself. It requires daily care and attention. Here are key strategies to keep your relationship strong and free from temptation. Investing in love and connection. Make time for each other. In the hustle of daily life, don't overlook the importance of private moments to rekindle love. A dinner date, a short getaway, or even heartfelt conversations each day can strengthen your bond and keep the connection alive. Create surprises. A sweet text message, a small gift, or genuine compliments can go a long way in keeping the relationship fresh and exciting. These thoughtful gestures remind your partner of their importance and show that you care. Keep learning about each other. Even after years of marriage, people continue to grow and change. Stay curious, listen actively, and explore new facets of your partner's personality. This ongoing discovery helps ensure your love remains vibrant and never becomes dull. Investing time, effort, and thoughtfulness into your relationship not only deepens the connection, but also helps you both navigate life's challenges together with renewed passion and understanding. Understanding and sharing pressures together. Be a safe haven for each other. During times of stress, your partner needs support, not judgment. Be there to listen and share their burdens, no matter how big or small. Knowing they don't have to face challenges alone can give them the strength to keep going. Share responsibilities. A family thrives on teamwork. Household chores, childcare, and other responsibilities should be divided fairly to prevent feelings of overwhelm or resentment. Sharing the load helps both partners feel valued and respected. Communicate. During conflicts. Rather than staying silent or letting conflicts linger, address issues openly and calmly. Honest communication is the key to resolving misunderstandings before they grow into larger problems that can strain the relationship. By being supportive, equitable, and communicative, couples can strengthen their bond, navigate life's challenges, and create a more harmonious and enduring partnership. Take responsibility for your choices. None of us are perfect, neither you nor your partner. True love isn't about seeking perfection, but committing to and taking responsibility for your choice to be together. When you decide to enter a marriage, it means facing both the highs and lows as a team and working to preserve that bond. Infidelity is not an inevitable outcome of a difficult marriage. It happens when we fail to try hard enough to understand and support each other. Always remember, love and family happiness are not automatic. They require consistent effort, built on small yet sincere actions every single day. Dear friends, in the eyes of many is an unforgivable mistake. But if we stop at judgment, we miss the chance to uncover the deeper reasons and the silent pain that often lead to such actions. Behind every story of infidelity lie unhealed wounds, emotional voids, and unresolved struggles. Rather than solely casting blame, try to place yourself in the shoes of those involved. They are human too, navigating emotions, conflicts, and internal battles they may not always have the strength to overcome. Understanding and empathy do not mean condoning the act, but they allow us to see the situation with a more humane perspective, offering lessons for our own relationships. Healing the pain caused by betrayal is not an easy journey, but it is the only path toward lasting happiness. It requires effort from both partners, facing challenges together, listening, understanding, and rebuilding trust. True happiness isn't about perfection, but about the ability to overcome pain and grow stronger together. Always remember, every choice leaves its mark. However, no wound is permanent if we learn how to heal. Infidelity is not just a story of mistakes. It's a reminder that love and happiness must be nurtured daily. Let's choose to act, to understand, and to love deeply, building relationships that are healthy, resilient, and enduring.